No time to waste time. No money, no time, I don't wanna talk. Just give me that cake, you can go and walk. I'm something you ain't seen, living out a dream. Going hard, pulling car, we the new team. You ain't never ever seen it done this big. Never seen 2 drums in a drop 6. You don't bump on his job, it's a fam thing. You gotta be blood, wanna be in that game. I see the same thing, ain't nobody new. You get a deal, then you flop and they get rid of you. That's why I'm independent, yeah, this real living. I used to be around losers, now you're born winning. You see how I get in it? First class G, and you should polish up your pimpin'. Doing everything that I want like a G. You can get a 16, but that ain't for free. No time.
Yo, you know what this is? This is Everyday Life with Rook and
Fino.
Come on, man, and we lined up today. I'm where I'm supposed to be. He where he supposed to be. Let's go, man. This episode 4. We back in the building. Let's get it cracking. What's going on, man? We got a big show for you today. We got Mike and Quan in the building. Mike here right now. I don't know if Quan gonna be here. I'm pretty sure Quan gonna be here. We got politics with Gray in the building. That's always a must. We got Riding High, Looking Low with OG.
Yeah, that's right.
You got Black Facts, y'all. Black Facts, y'all. Black bliggity, black facts, y'all. They coming in today, man. So you know. And you got Everyday Shit with Fino the G.
Yeah.
So, you know, you got a pretty good show coming up today, man. OG, what's going on, man? What's happening? I see you over there with that $1,000 haircut from Anointed Touch.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Brown's Anointed Touch, you know, they always keep you lined up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all go check them out over there on Main Street, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Brown's Anointed Touch, you know, barber, you know what I'm saying?
They doing it all over there, man. Like, they doing it all over
and
there.
beauty. You know,
barber and beauty.
Barber and beauty, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. You know, I feel exceptionally great.
Okay.
You know, it's just a lot of stuff. You know, I feel great. I ain't got nothing to talk about. I feel great. It's the shit, man. I just feel it's a good day. Feel good outside.
Yeah, it is.
I think that weather be having a lot to do with shit, boy. Yeah. You get the feeling, you feel good one time.
Yeah.
And then you just want it to be sun for the rest of the season, man. So yeah, I feel great, man.
So how is your mental health? How are you doing mentally?
Mentally, I'm straight, man. Everything good. Everything's still good. Same report last week.
Okay.
I'm just in a good spot right now, man. You know what I mean? They sending out them stimulus checks that just passed. Shout out to Joe Biden, Kamala Harris.
Whoop, whoop,
Whoop.
Yeah.
Cup. You already know, man. So you know, a lot of people happy out here. We happy. My kids, they out of town and shit. So we just mean, you know. We just stuck in this weekend, man.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
I'm good. I'm in a good spot.
Yeah, that's good.
In a good place, you know.
Good to hear that you're in a good spot, man.
Yeah, man. I'm good,
you know
man.
What I'm saying?
I'm good. Where you at?
Man, I'm blessed,
how you feeling?
Man. I'm blessed and highly favored, man. I'm just thank God to be here, man. You know what I'm saying? Be living, be in a good space, feel good physically. You know what I'm saying? Meeting new people. You know what I'm saying? Walking the building. You know, you meeting people, seeing people that you ain't seen in a while.
Yeah.
They ready to, you know what I'm saying, mix and mingle with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No standoff attitudes.
Yeah.
That crazy shit. I think over here, Black Wall Street, shout out to Wayne Draper, man.
Yeah.
You know, over here, what we doing over here at this spot.
Yeah.
You know, you already know you got to come in with that, you know, how you doing, that professional attitude, that how you doing, brother, that how you doing, sister, attitude. So, you know what I mean? Like, this place gets you ready for the future.
Yeah.
Because this is how shit should be, you know what I mean?
Big up the Wayne Draper over here at the Tag Space, over here, 20 East Main Street. If you want to come over here and do business, holler.
Man, holler at Wayne, man, you know, for real, man. So, you know you just can't do it right here, you know.
Oh, man. Man, he said you can't do it right.
Yeah, you can do it.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I want to shout out, man, my boy over there. You know, over there, Dylan the Proud, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Roger Dan.
Hey,
he got me looking good over here in my
Roger
crew. You know what I'm saying? I know you see it, you know what I'm saying? We link to the streets, baby. That's what every day with Rook and Fino, we link to the streets. We connected to the streets, man. We stay, you know, with the people.
Bro really working with his apparel game right now, man. He doing his, you know, he really He coming up with a lot of creative shit.
Yeah.
And that's the move, man. Like, that's where we want to be at right now. Like, on some creative shit. Everybody in a good creative spot creating shit.
Yeah.
That's what black folk do. We builders. We create shit. Look at the world. Look at the White House.
Yeah.
Look at the Capitol building. Look at all this shit all over the world. We just good at creating.
Yeah.
That's just what we do, man. So, DGN, what's up?
That's
My
right.
niggas. Shout out.
Shout out, man. Peace. And appreciate, the apparel. Y'all go holler at it. Roger that. Roger Dillon.
Roger Dillon on Facebook, man.
That's right. That's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So give us some everyday ish you've been going through this week. What's some, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, just
be real.
Everyday shit I've been going through this week.
Be
Patience.
real.
Patience.
Oh,
Patience is a thing and taking your time.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Not rushing shit, just trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
But patience and making sure everything is right. I'm one of them niggas who I'm like, let's get it now. If the time is right, let's get it now. As I get older, as time goes, I'm really realizing like, hey, give it some time. It ain't no race. You told me that shit. You ain't winning no race.
Yeah.
We doing what the hell we do. You know what I mean? So take your time, make sure everything is right before you just step out there on the motherfucking limb.
Yeah.
Rook taught us something back years ago, man. It's years ago. It was the 6 P's. That's what it was called, the 6 P's. The 6 P's. This is called. The 6 P's are proper planning prevents piss poor performance. We tend to get away from that shit sometime, but that's something that I'm practicing right now. Proper planning prevents piss poor performance. So OG taught me that, and I'm putting that shit to work. So just this week, man, I've just been dealing with my patience. Like, I ain't been rushed to do nothing. It's just that this is something I know that I'm gonna have to work on.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what's some everyday shit with me, man. I would really be on some meditation shit. Like, what can I do to make myself better?
Oh, I like that. I like
On
that.
some, not even on no weirdo shit. I really just want to be a better nigga than I was last year. I want to be a better person than I was last month. You feel me?
Man,
I just want to step it up.
Man, you kicking some knowledge over here today, man. You know what I'm saying? You in your bag, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you really, you know what I'm saying, breaking it down to the very last compound. I mean, they always say put it where the ghost can get it. Make it simple.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Make it very simple so everybody can get it. And that's,
Definitely.
you know what I'm saying? Like you said, we're just trying to take our time. Because we already know. We got to be perfect.
We got to be right. We come from a small ass town.
We got to be perfect because it's how you look. What you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What it look like. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even got to be good. You know what I'm saying? But it should be. It should be great. But a lot of people is into what it look like. Because a person can look real good on the outside, but be full of junk on the inside.
Hey, man, fucked up.
You know what I'm saying?
Raggedy as hell.
You know
on the
what I'm
inside.
saying?
You bad as shit on the outside. Oh my God. The car's stopping. The blue carpets roll out.
Yeah.
Everybody looking. But your insides is just stinking, polluted, toxic.
Toe up from the
Fucked
floor up.
up,
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? We're just trying to be better men at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're trying to be better in our community. You know what I'm saying? So,
Shout out Chad Martin, man. He just not here to hear that women let's talk.
yeah.
Here in the city, man.
Sounds like it was a success.
I think that it was a success. I hope that it was a success.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna take everybody.
Yeah.
It's not gonna take just one group of people. It's gonna take everybody.
That's
and
right.
the women, you see what we doing this month, man. I mean, this whole month is what? This whole month is what?
This whole month is Women's Appreciation Month. Over here at Everyday Life with Rick and Fino. We named it something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We talking about all the great women around the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think that was important for Chad to do that.
Yeah.
We still talking about this shit. There ain't nothing we running in the ground. This is shit that needs to be talked about.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? For him to, to put that together, and we just talked about this weeks ago.
Yeah.
That shows you where, it's a test of his character, man. So we salute you, young man. Big dog, you know what's up.
Yeah.
So, hey, look, we about to go ahead and kick it into Black facts, y'all. Black facts, y'all. Black bliggity, black facts, y'all. It's black facts, y'all. It's black facts, y'all. Black facts, y'all.
Man.
I'm gonna hit y'all with the first set today, man. My black facts are about 2 women. I'm gonna run it through fast real quick though. So we got one woman named Elwrp Baker.
Ooh.
She began her involvement in the NAACP in 1940. She worked as a field secretary and then served as director of branches from 1943 until 1946. In 1957, Elwrp Baker moved to Alabama to help organize Martin Luther King's new organization, the what's it called? The Southern Christian Leadership Conference.
Yeah, SCLC.
So we want to take our hat off to Elwrp Baker. We salute you, sister.
Yeah.
And my last black fact is for Tamika D. Mallory. Tamika is an American activist. She was one of the leading organizers of the 2017 Women's March, for which she and others, co-chairs, were organized in the Time 100. They were recognized. Excuse me, I said organized. They were recognized in the Time 100 for their contributions to the movement. She stood up in the mayor of Kentucky, well, not the mayor of Kentucky, the Attorney General, Daniel Cameron's chest for his mishandling of Breonna Taylor's murder case. She coined the phrase, all skin folks ain't our kin folk.
That's right.
So big salute to Tamika D. Mallory, man. That's my black facts, man. OG, what you got?
Today in Women's Black History, Mayor Muriel Bowser proclaimed March 6, 2020, Black Girls Rocks Day. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
today is Black Girls Rock Day.
Oh, for real?
Yes, right.
So
all
it's
black girls,
oh,
you rock. You know what I'm saying?
all black girls rock. Believe that.
You know what I'm saying? And that's every year, March 6th.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, she
See,
proclaimed
that's
it last year in Washington, D.C.
That's informative.
You know what I'm saying? And my other black fact is somebody straight out of our town, Nancy Red,
Oh!
was Miss Virginia in 2003. She competed in Miss America and finished in the top 10. Nancy won the preliminary lifestyle and fitness and swimwear competition. She's a native of Montville, Virginia, and graduated with honors from Harvard in 2003.
But what school she graduated from, though?
She graduated from Law Park, LP. You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, though. We got a Miss America from where she was a contender.
Yeah.
For Miss America.
Now, she
from
was
where
Miss,
we from?
Yeah, she was Miss Virginia, though.
She won Miss Virginia.
She won Miss Virginia.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
you know what I'm saying? She also is a New York Times and USA Today best-selling author. She has authored 3 books and is a host of HuffPost Live.
Oh, that's,
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
That's gangster.
And I went to school and graduated with a brother, Sammy Red. So I've been knowing Nancy Red, her daddy, you know what I'm saying, the late great Sammy Red Sr.,
Okay.
he was my first baseball coach.
That's crazy.
Yes, back in the day, you know, where he sponsored.
There
You
go.
know what I'm saying? One of the coaches, he sponsored our baseball team. You know what I'm saying? First sport I ever played, baseball. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So I've been knowing Nancy Red since she was this big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
That's
big
what's
ups
up.
to Nancy Red. Keep on doing what you're doing.
Okay, so how you riding today? We riding high and looking low with Rook. Hey, we riding high and looking low with Rook.
Yes.
Tell them niggas, hey!
Hey, this is what I'm going to tell y'all now. Look, to all y'all drivers out here, this is for the 4-wheelers. If I'm coming down the road and I'm slowing down and I put my 4-ways on, if you see me put them 4-ways on, just say I'm right here, I'm going to deliver in front of the tag space. If I put my 4-ways on, that means in the next few 10 to 30 seconds, I'm pulling over and I'm stopping. So you need to be paying attention. I'm what you call a stick hauler. What is a stick hauler?
Pause. Now you go ahead.
A stick hauler is a person who delivers furniture.
Okay.
So I might deliver furniture to the tag space. Okay, when I leave the tag space, I might go down to the bank right here. They might want some furniture. you know, some chairs, some stools, you know what I'm saying? I might go over to Walmart and deliver a couple of packages. Yes. I might go to the high school and deliver a couple of packages. That means I'm a stick holder. So when I pull up and I put my 4-ways on and you see me try to take over the whole street, this does not mean that you should try to shoot behind me.
Oh, yeah.
If I've got the whole road blocked, that means I need the whole road.
The whole road.
And you're going to need to stay back at least 100 feet. Why? Because I will tear your tail up if I hit you. That truck, that back, the bumper, the back end, we will not. If I hit you, I would not feel it.
Damn. That's crazy.
So I'm trying to tell y'all, if you see them 4-ways and you see me coming back, I can't see you back there. I can't see you. I'm talking about once my front end is this way, but the trailer is coming this way. The trailer is blocking my view of you. So if you trying to shoot by me, I can't see you.
Can't see nothing.
So what I'm trying to tell you, if you see them 4-ways and you see me coming back, stay back 100 feet. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
What? Hey, look, you ain't.
Did you know that?
Hey, look, I know that you don't bullshit or mess around with no damn tractor trailers. Whatever the hell a tractor trailer got going on, that's what they got going on. You stay the hell. It's like, you know, when the police got a man pulled over or some shit, right?
Yeah.
What the hell you do? You get another damn line.
Yeah.
So when you see a tractor you see anything going on with a tractor trailer, you respect that shit the same way, man.
Yeah. You know,
because that's a big ass vehicle.
That's a big ass vehicle.
That's a big ass vehicle.
Yes, sir. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just respect the 4-ways. If you see them, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause we got about 8 of them on the truck. Yeah. We got 2 on the front, 2 in the front, two right there on the side right there, then 2 on the side of the trailer, and 2 on the side of the back end. So that's 8 things flashing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just be careful out there and beware of us. You know what I'm saying? We trying to beware of you. You know what I'm saying? If we see you, we gonna stop most of the time. You know what I'm saying? So that right there is riding high,
looking low with Brook. Hey. And you know, this gonna end it for the first segment for us, man. Yeah. We out of here. We about to shoot on over here to Politics with Gray. What's cracking? This is Everyday Life with Rook and
Fino.
Let's go. Yo, y'all know what this is. We back. This is Everyday Life with Rook and
Fino.
And this is Politics with Gray. What's up, Gray?
How you doing, Gray?
Hold on, and I don't mean to cut you short, but we gotta stand up. We are standing up and we are saluting you, ma'am, for your remission of cancer. You know what I mean? She had a long fight. She's still fighting. But we want to acknowledge you and let you know that we appreciate you and we admire your courage.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, Gray.
Keep on going.
Salute.
Salute,
soldier.
Yeah.
Believe that, man. So, yeah, we got a lot of stuff to celebrate on ELWRP today. Yeah. Politics with Gray, Cancer's in remission. So, man, y'all got to give it up for that, man. Definitely.
We're going to jump right into it, though, Gray. What's your thoughts on Texas opening up, lifting the mask mandate, and increases capacity of all businesses and facilities in the state to 100%?
It's a mistake. He is playing politics with people's lives.
And who is this dude? Who is this?
Greg Abbott. Who
is Greg Abbott?
Greg Abbott is the governor of Texas, and he is a Trump man through and through.
Through and through.
He's like Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida. They want to be Trump so bad.
They want to be Trump.
He see the fiasco with the winter weather they just had where everybody didn't have any power and water and stuff. People still don't have water.
That's crazy.
Now you want to open things back up, completely up, and tell people, you know, you don't have to wear your mask. there's still people that's not vaccinated yet.
Yes.
Come on, I mean, he's just trying to be a Republican. You know, y'all done held us down for so long. Now we finna show you. Look how Ron DeSantis did it in Florida. He didn't shut down Florida. How many cases does Florida have?
I mean, over the roof,
I mean-
out of the gym.
They out the gym.
They out the gym.
Oh man.
So it's a mistake, and he's gonna pay for it. People they're gonna have a relapse, and he's trying to blame it on the people that's coming across the border. Well, they're bringing it into America.
That's crazy.
No, they're not.
Yeah, it's like the narratives that they try to put out, like they can't never. It to me, Gray, you know what it seems like? It seems like nobody wants to do right.
No.
It's only a few people who are on the side of fucking good, man.
Yeah.
And it's so many people who all of the people in the government, like the Republicans, what Chris Cuomo called the Republicans, they have no sense, no common sense.
Doing right doesn't get you money. Doing right doesn't get you paid.
Oh,
That's what this is all about. They want to make that money. They've seen how much money they can make, you know, being with Trump when he was the president and had the businesses and all those tax cuts and stuff.
definitely.
They want to keep that. So that's why they fighting so hard to not let the Democrats have anything, because they're already losing donors. They're losing people, you know, coming from being Republicans because they don't like Trump. They're trying to be Trump. They want to be many Trumps. That's what they're trying to do. And it's getting sad now, because right now you just opposing any and everything. I mean, look at Ted Cruz. He was standing up there today talking about, well, this bill is going to give the illegal aliens checks, and they're going to do this.
Wow.
And he had Dick Durbin had to stand up and tell him, man, you lying. Stop it. Stop it.
So the bill was passed today.
It was
1.9
passed today.
trillion.
49 to 50.
49 to 50. Now how did that happen? What did that 49 to 50 split come in there?
Well, all the Republicans voted against it.
What? They didn't want to get no relief.
They did not want to give any relief. They have been voting on this thing since Friday.
Yeah.
9 o'clock Friday. Joe Manchin from West Virginia, he's a Democrat.
Yeah.
He held it up for 8 hours because he did not like $400 for unemployment insurance, and he did not like the threshold to receiving the $1,400 stimulus check. So after 8 hours, they finally worked something out with him where it's $300 for the unemployment, and it ends in the first week of September instead of the end of September.
That's crazy.
And the threshold went up for the $1,400 stimulus check. So I think a family of making $80,000 or less, they can get it. But if you're making $80,000 or more, you can't get the $1,400.
And it's so many people who ain't making $80,000 a year.
Yeah,
That's what they don't talk
Right.
about on the news.
But it's also people that's making $80,000. They ain't making $80,000 no more. They basing this on tax check. So when they go pull, you know, their taxes up, like, yeah, you made 81, but they're not making that no more. They might need that $1,400.
You're right. Okay.
They won't get it. Yeah. So it's just, I don't understand how they voting for something that their constituents gonna need. You know,
That's crazy.
look at West Virginia. West Virginia is one of the poorest states we have, and you up there just voting. Look at Mississippi. The people that haven't had water in about a month.
What?
That's crazy.
Yeah, they haven't had water in about a month. And this man talking down there talking about, well, we finna open back up. Do you know how poor and rural?
Y'all ain't even healthy enough to open back up.
Thank you.
And you're from down like
So
the
I know,
bottom.
yeah.
You from the bottom. You know,
And I
it
know.
ain't the South. You from the bottom. So you know.
It's crazy. And them people, they already don't, like going to doctors. They already, and you talking about now, okay, now, take off your mask and we fine. No, you are not.
That's crazy.
It's just,
I don't know what's going on in America right now. It just seems like the ones calling the shots. My brother Sincere, Tiny Preach say, common sense ain't so common.
no,
That's right.
it's not. It seems like the more money they have, they just lose their minds.
Yeah.
Like they just lose touch with being common people.
Common people, humans.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow, you ain't even operating on a human scale. Like, come on, you're an alien, cuz.
I seen where the Republican Senator Ron Johnson, he
Yes.
forced Senate to read all 628 pages of the
He
Biden
forced the Senate-
COVID bill
the
out
Senate-
loud.
and wasn't even there when they was reading it.
Damn.
620.
Just trying to hold it up.
It took about 11 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what he want to do. That's what he mission accomplished.
Filibuster, basically, that's what it was.
They say filibusters are like basically still a thing of like Jim Crow or some Jim Crow type shit. Like a filibuster is meant to block you.
Yes, it
Okay.
It's meant to block anything for poor people. I feel like that. For anything for black people or for not even just black people, poor people period. Because black folks ain't the only one poor.
No.
Yeah.
It's some poor white people out here like damn bad, and we all know some.
But they vote against their interests.
But they will vote every time. They will. I got a redneck buddy. I ain't gonna say no name. He ain't even a buddy for real, because I drew the line in the sand. He is piss poor, broke, down bad, fucked up.
Yeah.
But they vote against getting better for them every time. I wonder why. Why is that?
And they said if you can convince the poorest man that there's somebody underneath them, they will do it every time. And that's why, they vote against themselves. Now we can't have black people doing better than, but you doing worse than what I'm
You doing worse than what we doing.
I'm trying to help you, but it's
Damn.
crazy.
Hey, and the House passed the George Floyd Police Reform Bill. It's banning controversial police tactics and easing the way for lawsuits against officers violating suspects' constitutional rights.
And redoing cops, making them go back and do sensitivity training, how to deal with mental issues and going on.
Yeah.
I think that it should pass the House. It passed the House. It should pass the Senate, I should say.
Yeah.
So hopefully it does. But since they made a big thing about defund the police, Blue Lives Matter, until the Capitol riots, then beat the mugs.
Whenever I hear Blue Lives Matter, that's how I laugh.
Beat them mugs.
They beat their own people. What about the police? Hey, beat one with a flagpole.
Hey, look, and then they said one of the representatives, Lance Gooden, the sole Republican who voted for the legislation, wrote on Twitter that his vote had been a mistake and he opposes the bill.
Yeah, they got to it.
He was the only Republican who voted for the bill.
Yeah. I mean, they can say it's a civil war in the Republican Party, and it is. And they, people that. But when it comes to voting, they're gonna vote together. Mitch McConnell got them in line.
Yeah.
They're gonna vote together. And it's all about lining their pockets and what they can do.
I didn't realize that shit, man. Being in the government is all about getting rich.
Yeah. They banned the lobbyists, but they still come up there and put line. There's no way they can come in there. Some of the people come in there and poor, maybe 100,000, 800,000, and they leave millionaires. That's why they fight so hard to stay in them seats, because their money's too good.
Yeah. So what do you think about Anderson Cooper, talking to the QAnon dude?
I think it was a good show. It really was. And he knew he was going to be targeted, because as soon as Fox, that Tucker Carlson from Fox got on there and started talking about that, then whenever they start amplifying on Fox, that's when they start targeting these people. Because he's not the only one. A lot of them got targeted,
Yeah. Said he need to be publicly executed.
April Ryan, the black,
Yeah.
she got targeted because they call her out on Fox. They know they sending out the dog whistle. Tucker Carlson is nothing but a racist. I don't know if y'all seen his show at 8 o'clock on night. Night. He's nothing but a racist.
They say he says the most barbaric shit about black people.
It's just ridiculous. But like they said, when they took him to court, the court found that we know he lied. Y'all shouldn't believe everything he said, and they keep letting him do it.
Yeah. I think in the world we live in now, they'll let you do everything that you ain't supposed to do, and they try to put it on people like that's your fault if you believe. That's your fault if you believe it. It's like you can do whatever you want to do.
Like this QAnon mess. It's just
weirdos.
Ridiculous now.
Yeah.
Now the new date is March the 20th, I think, when he's supposed to take office.
Yeah, it was supposed to be March
the 4th.
And now, that's what QAnon thinks, that Donald Trump is going to be fucking president in March.
But no, it's deeper than that. It's crazy. They think Joe Biden is really Trump, but he's just wearing a mask.
Man, these niggas is crazy.
They think the White House is closed down, it's shuttered. That when you see pictures, it's just pictures that they have.
Yeah.
That people really have already been arrested. And on March the 20th, when Biden rip off his mask and show it's Trump, that's when they gonna start hanging people. It's deep.
It's like they live in a. It's
a whole.
Gray, it ain't just deep. It's retarded deep. What the hell are they talking about?
Because they getting it from these Newsmax.
Yeah.
OAN and Fox.
Yeah, OAN.
And,
they foolish as hell.
Was a right-wing Bob. You listen to some of them. They really, I mean, they are passionate, and it's just not white people. It's black people too. Good. I've seen a couple black people. I'm like, what are you saying?
Man, it's a lot of our people. It's a lot of our skin folk who ain't our kin folk, and they go right along with the QAnon
It's
people.
a hoax. COVID is a hoax, and please don't believe that. And black people getting this money and this and that. And I had one guy on Fox talking about we getting our stimulus checks and we finna do an uprising. The hell you gonna do an uprising with $1,400?
You broke that. Man, you could. 14. Now look, $1,400 is good money in the black community right now. Especially if you come to the black community and you're damn bad.
Yeah.
$1,400 ain't no long money, man. So you got to do right by that money.
Yeah.
That ain't no big money, man.
Yeah.
You got to do right by that money. What up, cuz?
Man, but we gonna shift gears, you know what I'm saying, talking about money. Cause the Senator Kelly Loeffler says that her part of the Atlanta Dream, and Renee Montgomery becomes the first former player to be an owner and executive of the WNBA franchise.
First black woman?
Yeah.
Who is this again?
Her name is Renee Montgomery.
Oh, that's
She,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying?
I hadn't heard about that.
Yeah, she's a part owner of the Atlanta Dream, the basketball team.
Oh, got you. WNBA.
Yeah.
WNBA, you know what I'm saying?
Salute.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
cause this is Women's History Month, you know what I'm saying? So, Greg, you want to shout out a woman?
I think, for me again, it's Stacey Abrams.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
And
Tell us about
Tasha
Stacey.
Brown, because Stacey did this. Stacey put him up there in that White House so we can get these bills passed.
Yeah.
And, they trying they might. They done passed all them laws down there in Georgia, but Stacey's like, nah, watch me again. So they coming back.
Stacey, it's not Stacey alone, but Stacey. I mean, it was just like she put him in that White House, man.
She got him shook up there.
Yeah.
And,
She did, man.
Yeah.
Georgia was the one that we had to make it had to make the shape.
Georgia.
Stacey Abrams did that
They
shit.
passed all these laws, you can't give out water while they voting.
Yeah.
You can't bust them in too while they voting. You can't vote on Sundays. You can't have souls to the polls.
It's
you
crazy.
can't do all this stuff. Stacey said, watch me, we finna come back now. We gonna get y'all. So they doing all this these lawsuits against this. Now if the Supreme Court ruled on the voting thing, then that'll shoot all of that down.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's what basically people waiting on to see what the Supreme Court is going to say.
All right, we're gonna
That's
shift
crazy.
gears.
That's crazy.
Straight, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go off track a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna touch on. We're gonna do some movie reviews. You know what I'm saying? So we got 2 movies we're gonna review,
Okay.
and the 2 movies are. First movie is Coming to America.
Sydney, Akeem.
Now I haven't seen it, so Gray and Pheno gonna tell us what they think about it.
I watched it last night. Ray, when you watch it?
I watched it the other day.
Okay.
You go first. It's your show.
I mean, it was okay to me. It wasn't all like they trying to be. To me, it seemed like it was forced funny. Like it was just scenes in there. You like, okay, they was just trying to force it too much. It was good. It was good. I'm not gonna say it's a sequel. It's like, well, yeah, it's like a part 2.
Yeah, part 2.
It's a sequel.
Yeah, it's part
But
2.
it's okay. I like Wesley Snipes. I thought he was funny in there.
All right.
To me, Leslie
Jones.
she was a little over the top, but she always is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
just, but to me, it just felt forced funny, like they was forcing you to laugh.
Oh,
It has
okay.
to be natural, like the first one was just, you looking at you like, what the world? They just had little scenes like the dude laying on the stairs. Don't be playing that dead mess on me, Stuff like this was just forced to me, but it was a good movie. I'm not just, but
Okay.
I'm just glad I didn't go to the movie, pay no money.
You didn't pay no money to see it. You got to stream it.
Yeah.
All right. For me, my opinion is I was impressed. I went to look at it, and I wasn't impressed because I know sequels are never any good.
Yeah.
Not a lot of sequels are ever fucking good. Coming to America 2 for me was good. 1, everybody was still alive, so the roles that Arsenio and Eddie got to play, they still were able to play them roles.
Yeah.
I don't want to give the movie up for nobody.
We ain't gonna give it up because
definitely.
It's new.
I just think that it's something for for younger folks. So they had scenes in there for younger folks, so I feel like they're trying to reach a new audience.
Yeah.
So it's not for a lot of us to understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go check that joint out.
Yeah,
You see for
go
yourself.
watch it.
But
Go watch
go
it
see
yourself.
for yourself. Me and Gray, 2 totally different people. You might have, I agree with Gray. Oh, I agree with Vito.
Yeah.
Go check it out for yourself, man. But Coming to America, check that out.
All right, and then the last one is the United States versus Billie Holiday. What do you think about that, Gray?
I loved it. Finally, somebody told the story of Billie Holiday. Like I just told you earlier, I'm not knocking the old Billie Holiday with Richard Pryor and Billy D. Williams and Diana Ross. But they just didn't hit on her historical context. Billie Holiday made a big splash. And J. Edgar Hoover hated her.
And why did they hate her?
Because she was singing that song, Strange Fruit, and she was telling people what was going on. And the story behind that is that they were on the train doing their tours, and as black people, they couldn't stop in white people towns. Yeah. So they had to stop outside of towns to stretch their legs, use the bathroom and stuff.
Yes.
They was walking through the woods to get ready to go through the bathroom, and she went to use it, and she looked up and she seen 4 black men and 2 women that had been hung. Just left out there.
Yeah.
And she could not
get it out of
her head. Yeah. And they was like, let's go. They knew they was in the wrong area, that they had to rush back to the train. She said she couldn't get out. She started asking questions. They was like, better not to ask no questions and leave it be. Yeah. She said, and it just stayed in her head, and it really messed with her. Yeah. That's what got her further down into drugs than what she was. Because she's like, how can people just do that?
Yes. Yes.
FBI was like, stop singing that song. She was like, why?
Yeah.
Because I'm telling y'all the truth.
Damn.
And that's why they was on her. The other one did not touch that at all.
Yeah. I didn't see that part.
No,
that's
they
crazy.
Didn't touch that at all.
What's the name of this movie?
It's called The United States versus Billie Holiday. But the first one, the story of Billie Holiday or something like that, I don't know.
Where can you check this out at? Streaming
wise. It's on Hulu, right?
Yeah.
So it's on Hulu.
Gotcha.
So, I mean, I seen both movies. Like the first one, it was real, like rough around the edges. Because it was like Diana Ross, they showed her, saying.
It's sitting on a drug use.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they went for.
Yeah, it was like, you can see that her mother was a street lady.
A woman of the night.
A woman of the night. And she put her out there at an early age. Like, you gonna have to, she basically told you, gonna have to get up out of here. You messing up my business. And she was but 8 years old. That's why you on drugs. That's why she started using drugs, because she's been taken advantage of at a young age.
Your mama tell you you got to go, so it's kind of like, where do you go?
Where do you go? You know what I'm saying? And I love the movie. It was raw, uncut.
Go check that out.
You know what I'm saying? Sheree, you seen it too, right? So you got something you want to say about it?
I'm definitely gonna check that out.
No, I agree with everything that y'all said, but what I've noticed and I appreciate with the movies, especially the black movies that's coming out now, they're showing the raw and the real.
Yes.
It's not just made over.
Yes.
And it doesn't matter if it's good, showing black people in a good way or bad way. This is who we are. This is how we got here. And I appreciate that so much. Like that movie, what was the one with Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali?
One Night in Miami.
That was
I
still ain't seen that.
I love that. I love
you need to see that.
I loved it because they showed all sides, good and bad.
Of them. And all of them had their bad sides.
Yes.
And
I would suggest that movie too.
Mm-hmm.
One Night in Miami. You know what I'm saying? You had Cassius Clay, you had Sam Cooke, Malcolm X, and Jim Brown. You had the greatest of the greatest. They was black excellence at that time. black men anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, but
Go check them joints out.
But I do know they're coming out with one about MLK, the unvarnished.
oh, okay.
They tell everything, how he was a womanizer, and he wasn't, even though he was a great man, he still had his flaws.
Yes.
His flaws
That's
with
the
young
truth.
women. And my dad told me that a long time ago. He was like, I love the man, but we know when we come into town, he got to have a certain amount of young women.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
all of them was like that. He said all of them were like that. They were great men, but they just had their flaws.
Yeah, they
I don't
had their flaws.
understand
They
why
like to
people
have a
just
little,
don't say
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Stop having them up as these big gods and everything. Let them know
They
they were
regular.
human.
They human
They
beings.
had their problems, but I think I love the Billie Holiday movie. I
Yeah.
think
With Malcolm X, though, they talk about that with Malcolm X before they talk about anything with Malcolm.
What?
He was a womanizer, a pimp, a hustler, a drug user.
But that came from the
that's-
Muslims that sell. They want that out. Because
They want that, almost, but they talk about that with Malcolm.
Yeah.
I don't mean to cut it out. That's another story. That's neither here nor there.
That's a great movie
Salute,
too,
man.
Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? So,
Salute.
this ends this section right here.
You already know.
This was Politics with Gray, and this is Everyday Life with Rook and
Fino!
Yo.
And we back, and we got Mikey Corn with us. This is Everyday Life with Rook and
Fino.
And this is Real Sports with who? Boy, Mike. I got my nigga to do it this time. Hell yeah. They meant for the camera shit, man.
Man, we're gonna jump right into it, man. What y'all think about the Russell Wilson trade that they trying to make happen?
Oh!
Well, Seattle trade Russell Wilson, they making a mistake. Even though he won't sign, they as good as he been for them, as much as he done did for them, they gotta make some concessions and try and work around it so they can make him happy. Cause they lose him, you ain't replacing him. You ain't getting Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, or none of them. So you ain't replacing Russell Wilson.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I heard the Chicago Bears was going out them hard, Quan. What you hear?
They are.
Okay.
And if he leave, I would rather him go to the Bears than to head to the Cowboys.
I was waiting on him to say it.
I like that one right there.
If Seattle is smart, they won't trade him because he ain't even threatening to retire or nothing. So why would you even I feel like the Texans need to trade Watson, but I don't feel like the Seahawks need to trade Russell Wilson. They're not gonna get the proper value.
Yeah.
So it's no point in trading.
Definitely.
Well, if the Cowboys offered Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott for him,
Man, his ass gone. He coming to Dallas, man.
You gotta give me a first round pick because I don't know if I really want that. You feel what I'm saying? I might want a running back, give me some defensive players and a pick. I'll let y'all figure out what y'all want to do with that.
Mike Quan, this nigga coming to Dallas, man.
they ain't coming to Dallas.
Look, I'm gonna tell you though, it do seem like
I'm gonna be honest with you. If he leaves, it's probably gonna be the Raiders. Because they in the AFC. That's on the AFC.
Raiders.
But I do feel like
that was one of the 4
either
teams.
Chicago, the Bears, or the Raiders because of that market. Because I feel like Sierra would have a lot to do with that, of what she can do with her career.
Definitely.
You see what I'm saying? So I would feel like if he gonna leave, he want to get to a good market.
Definitely. You want to get that's gonna help her too.
Right. So
Because he do seem like that he is for his lady.
Right.
He's for his family. He want to see. He know he rich as hell. He gonna be straight the rest of his life.
Yeah.
She is too because she got kids with her, but still, she got aspirations of wanting to be something.
And she been on hold, sort of kind of in Seattle for a minute. And
Taking care of him.
And it ain't like he winning.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's not like he well, I'm just keep winning Super Bowls.
Yeah,
So
right.
shit, I'm good right here though.
Yeah,
It's
right.
fuck, I'm taking all the fucking work. They ain't even got line.
Yeah.
Seattle better put some work into that offensive line.
Big fat.
Yeah, they better, when they draft, that's where they better focus in.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So what y'all think about the Carson Wentz trade? Mike, that's your team.
I hope it works out for him.
So you like the trade?
For him, it's probably the best place he could have landed.
Okay.
Because you got Frank.
What did he land to?
Frank Reich was the offensive coordinator the year he had his best year.
He was the coach, right?
Yeah, he's the head coach of the coach. He was the offensive coordinator there. They got an offensive line. They got a running game. They got a wide receiver. They got a defense. If he can't succeed there, he ain't gonna succeed nowhere.
So did Philly lose money? Do they got to pay any of that?
They got to pay it 1 year.
How much? 30
30-something million this year, but next year it comes completely off.
Okay.
So they're gonna be a little strapped this year on the salary cap, but next year they lose all that money. They gonna have a whole lot of money to spend next year. So they need to go in and get Jalen Hurts some weapons this year to see what he's gonna do.
What pick y'all got?
6.
Number 6. Who y'all going for?
I'm hoping they get Chase from LSU. Cause give Hurts a chance. Cause that way, if he's got the weapons, and he don't succeed next year. You use that draft pick you get from Indianapolis. You gonna have to find another quarterback.
Oh, okay.
That's just the way I'm looking at it. But I'm happy for the man if it works for him and it succeeds. I can't be mad.
Okay. What about you,
I
Paul?
think it was a good trade for the Colts. I don't really like it for the Eagles, but I understand it because they did have to get something.
What did they get?
What was it? A third and then maybe a second?
It's a 3rd round pick, but if he plays 75% of the plays or 70%, they make the playoffs. It goes up to a 2nd round pick next year. And then they got another pick.
Yeah, like another 3rd or 4th pick.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was decent. It was better than just losing them for nothing. But I just feel like for a former MVP candidate and would have been winner if he wouldn't have gotten hurt, that just wasn't enough. Like,
okay.
But
he didn't want to be there.
right, and like Mike said, this is going to give them the ability to pick it early and not having no money. They basically can kind of not really throw away the year, but use it as a test to see what they need to get moving forward, whether that would be a quarterback or if they've actually found a quarterback. But if you put weapons around them as well, get him some receivers, get the line back right, then even if he's not the answer, when you can get a pick next year, you might can find the answer and he can come in to some talent.
That motherfucker right there. This dude right here is strategist. I'm sorry, Mike.
But
he's right.
They gonna have if Hurts don't work this year, they gonna have a high pick next year, early in the draft. They got 2 2nd round picks next year, so they made it in. Eventually, you got to see what Hurts got.
So y'all wouldn't go out there quarterback
Not
this year at
no.
number 6?
No, I go after wide receiver.
Depends on who there?
No, if Chase is there, you take him. He played at LSU. He didn't play this year.
What you
Yeah,
got to say,
yeah,
Paul?
yeah.
He played last year.
Jamar Chase.
Yeah. If he's there, you take him. If he's not there, they talking about the tight end from Florida, but you can line up as wide receiver.
Pitts.
Give him some weapons because that's what they missing. They need a big play receiver.
But they got tight ends though, right? They got Zach Ertz.
They get ready to
Golladay.
trade Zach Ertz.
What about Golladay?
They get ready to pay him.
Okay.
But see the Pitts, he played wide receiver, tight end. He's 6'6". So
Okay.
that gives him, but he can move him around. Florida would line him up all over the place.
Okay.
Give you some versatility. Darius Slay just restructured his contract, opened up $9 million salary cap this year. Lane Johnson getting ready to restructure his.
Okay.
So they working on players there are working trying to get them some money so they can make some moves this year.
Okay, you talking about restructuring. What's up with Big Ben's contract, Carl?
He restructured it so we could get some more money.
Or what? Now, what is his deal now?
I guess you would say they added on the extra 3 years, but they basically just
spread the money out.
Spread the money out over the extra time, so that it would cut the amount he would make this year.
Okay.
So
that way we can go
room to sign somebody else.
Right, so we can re-sign hopefully Bud or Juju.
Okay. Now let me ask y'all this. Who is y'all's, I'm just going to throw it out there. We didn't even say it was going to be this. But give me y'all's top 5 mock drafts. Quan and Mike. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to throw that out there. Can y'all give it now or y'all want to come back to that?
We already know who number 1 is going to be.
All right, you know who number 1. Who number 4 to 5? You go to number 6 then, since y'all going to be number 6. What's your top 6?
Trevor Lawrence going number 1. See, the thing about it with the Jets, we don't know what they're going to do with Sam Donald yet.
What would you do? No, you picking. No, we ain't talking about you. We talking about you picking.
I'm picking.
Yeah, you the
Yeah, you picking. I'm keeping Sam Donald and giving him.
Who you going? You going with the Alabama dudes?
Probably. Give him something on the outside to throw it because he been running around. They got another 1st round pick to get a lineman the 2nd time. Who is third?
Who number 2? Who was the dude number 2? Who the wide receiver?
They probably gonna go with Devontae Smith.
Devontae Smith. Okay. Who number 3?
The Lions.
No. The Falcons number 3 ain't.
Who they gonna get?
They probably gonna take that quarterback from North Dakota State and let him sit for. I mean, not from North Dakota State, but BYU, Zach Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
Let him sit for a year.
Who number 4?
The Lions.
The Lions. Who you going with? They gonna go. They gonna get chased. No, this your bitch.
They probably are.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
They probably are. Who's number 5?
Who number 5?
Wrong. Number 3 was the Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Number 3 is Dolphins.
They gonna probably take Jamar Chase.
Oh.
If he's sitting there, 4 is the Falcons. That's when they gonna take Zach Wilson.
And number 5 is
Detroit.
Bengals.
Oh, Bengals. We all know that they gonna take that lineman, Panay Sewell, because they gotta give Burrow some protection. He got 8 up. If it's sitting like that, we gotta take Pitts at number 6.
Okay, who you got, Quan?
Lawrence. If it's me personally and I'm the Jet, I'm trading the pick.
To what? To whoever wanted?
I'm trying to get back anywhere in between round about number 8 to 15 maybe, and I'm trying to add either a first and a second, or I would even live with a first and 2 thirds.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
And
when I say a first, I mean we automatically swapping, so they're gonna have to give me one more off the gate.
Yeah, okay.
That's crazy.
Who you going with number 3?
Number 3, which is then lead the Dolphins.
Yeah, that's the Dolphins.
They would get
Chase.
No, Devontae.
Oh, Devontae.
Right. The Falcons would get Wilson. Well, if it was me, I would get Fields, but I think they'll get Wilson.
Wasn't it Fields from Georgia, right?
But with the way Atlanta's set up, Wilson will be would fit better behind Matt Ryan and learning from Matt Ryan.
But see, I'm under the impression that Fields is gonna be better.
Okay.
And to me, when they had Mike Vick, it seemed like even though they may have been better for longer with Matt Ryan, the fans was more
into it.
They was more into
it. They was packing it.
Right, and I feel like with Fields being from there, that could be.
Yeah.
But I see more of Zach Wilson just being behind Matt Ryan, and that seems like the perfect kind of transition. You see what I'm saying? Like, and then the Bengals, of course, like he said, Sewell, the offensive tackle.
He didn't play this year. He came from Oregon, but he didn't play. He sat out the year.
And then that means that y'all would get the receiver, Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase.
He's there. They gotta take him.
Yeah, because him and Smith both is elite receivers.
Okay.
The reason I like Chase better,
why?
His size. He's 6 foot. If you watch the film, a lot of Devontae Smith's catches, he was running wide open because Alabama was just so good. Where Jamar Chase was making catches over people in traffic and contested catches.
Say he was looking like he's a standout.
Yeah,
he definitely looked like
he's 6 foot, where Devontae like 5'9".
Yeah, you know. Those 6 foot play. What's that dude who used to play for the Lions? Megatron. They call him Megatron.
6'5".
Come on, man. You a different. It's a different league.
Just throw the ball up.
Yeah.
Go get it.
It's going. Go get it.
So what y'all got tonight with the UNC and Duke game?
Go Heels. Heels win.
That's right. Both of y'all Tar Heels. Both of y'all Tar Heels.
Heels win by at least 5.
All of us blue, so I love it.
I'm hoping Carolina that's Jekyll and Hyde of college basketball.
Okay.
Last Saturday they showed it in one game. The first half they looked like
trash.
In the second half they beat what should have been the ACC regular season champion and dominated the whole second half. If that team shows up, they'll blow Duke out.
Do y'all think it's the players or the coaches?
It's the players because they all young. They're young.
Yeah.
No,
but Duke has always been damn near great.
Yeah.
But they ain't this year. If they lose tonight, there's a good chance they're not gonna make the NCAA tournament.
Dang. They not.
And that's the first time
in how many years?
25 years since '95.
They had to run. They saying they're gonna have to run the bowl.
Yeah, they had to bring
the ACC championship and all that.
Yeah.
Last team that did that was the NC State.
So and Quan, you say that ain't gonna happen?
That ain't gonna happen. We putting the end in that season and dreams tonight.
You putting the nail in the coffin tonight?
The nail in the coffin is in the ding dong tonight.
Duke that hurt the Tar Heels so much Hey, look, it's their time.
Look,
it's their time.
If I'm not mistaken, the Tar Heels got more wins against Duke than Duke got against the Tar Heels.
I think so, yeah. Because people forget about the early 2000s, don't they? They forget about the 90s and the 2000s.
When Dean Smith was there, Mike Krzyzewski didn't win too much.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
We had this talk before, though. I remember having this talk before. Dean Smith might be one of the greatest college basketball coaches of all time.
That's the truth.
He was a better person than he was a basketball coach.
Yeah, you told me.
Look into it,
all his players love him.
Yeah. And a lot of them come here because of what he did with Charlie Scott back in the day, bringing him down there. And they saw that. And he didn't teach them to be great basketball players. He taught them to be great men, which helped them be.
Yeah, because he was the only one that held Michael Jordan under 20 points.
Yep.
Who y'all got for All-Star Weekend?
I got Team LeBron because KD's not playing. If KD was playing, I'd take Team KD though.
Yeah. But without him, that handicaps are right there.
Basically, it do.
You got LeBron and Giannis on the same team too.
Oh my God! Come on, man.
That's deep.
Giannis, Antetokounmpo,
Jokic, Steph, and Luka. Oh my Lord!
It's a wrap, man. You better know it. This shit coming over into the West. It's going to the West today, buddy.
You got two freight trains and shooters.
So what did y'all think about Lloyd Pierce getting fired? Did y'all think it was too early?
Yeah.
Or
way too early. He didn't even have a chance. This year.
Do you think that the owners feeling the fire for trading the pick of Luka and Trae Young?
I think Trae Young's he ain't the problem.
Yeah.
Right.
It's sort of random.
Luka is not like the Mavericks of this just all-world team, though. You see what I'm saying? Like, they have their own issues, so I don't understand why Lloyd Pierce was fired.
Yeah, I don't think neither one of them was fair in that. They switched them. They might a few games different.
Yeah, and Luka is perfect for Dallas because they had Dirk, and Luka is the perfect fit culture, and for Atlanta is Trae Young. Like, he is for the ATL. Like, that is a perfect fit.
Yeah.
So all you gotta do is give him some more talent. Like, I don't know why they think all of a sudden the Hawks just gonna turn from being bums to good.
They got some good young talent. Young. It's all young.
Right.
You gotta give them time to play together and with everything.
Feel it out. You gotta get a feel for it. You gotta get that feel for it.
They ain't had the time
to jail yet.
They didn't get to play in the bubble.
Yeah.
They didn't have no off season.
Yeah.
So it's a filling out process.
Yeah, definitely.
Young players trying to learn to play each other with each other.
Yeah.
And he's a small dude. You gotta give him time to put on his NBA, get his NBA body.
Yeah.
Them other younger dudes too. You gotta all give them a chance to let them season out, see what they gonna do.
Yeah.
You got money, you can keep on adding to the team each year and get better people.
That's right. So who y'all got in the MVP race?
As of right now,
give me your top three.
I'm gonna take Joel Embiid number one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Philadelphia is actually relevant and for a change.
And it's like Joel wants it.
Yeah,
definitely.
He's doing. I guess Doc Rivers flipped the switch on him, whatever it was, to get him focused on it. I put LeBron number two because he is keeping them relevant without AD right now.
Okay.
He stepped his game up. They lost some.
And we need AD.
Yeah, they're not gonna win without him.
No, we need
y'all
him.
gonna win without him?
We need AD. Damn ass. We fucking need AD.
Against the better teams,
they
have struggled without him.
Yeah. LeBron gave that boy confidence. You understand? Yeah. LeBron told him he could do it. And he started believing it. And he started doing it. Now that nigga hurt, like, what we gonna do?
My number three choice, though, right now, would be James Harden. What he's done, he has made, because they winning games without, against some good teams without Kevin Durant. Because he's showing something he didn't show in Houston.
What's that?
Being unselfish and running the point with Kyrie on the side, man. He's keeping the lesser players involved in the game plan. Yeah. He's getting in the hole and finding them for open jumpers and making sure their heads in it on the defensive end because they're getting touches. It's not just him and Kyrie handling the ball all the time.
Yeah. I feel you on that.
I have Embiid at one. I'm gonna go Harden number two. LeBron number 3. And we need to add a 4th in there.
Oh shit.
Who is that?
Who it gonna be, Quan?
Even though Kyrie Irving is sat out, when Kyrie Irving is balled again,
He put a man in there.
Hey, I'm gonna say this right here though. His numbers ain't big, but what he brought to the table has changed a team.
Who is that?
Chris Paul.
Oh yeah, man, hell yeah.
Phoenix is actually number 2 in the West right now.
I watched them play the other
They're
night.
number 2
But-
in the West right now.
When they played the Lakers,
When they played the Lakers,
Yeah, I
they beat
watched
the
that
Lakers. I
game.
said,
Yeah.
It's not him. It's not what he's doing on the court, pretty much. But his experience has brought a lot of young players.
there it go.
That-
He's
what
in the
Atlanta-
leadership
yeah,
role.
What Atlanta ain't got, he's bringing to Phoenix.
And they know that Chris Paul-
that knowledge and they don't fold under pressure no more because he's there.
But we must say that is very true. But it is a crying shame that Chris Paul was picked on the All-Star team before Devin Booker.
Yeah.
We all know
Yeah.
Devin
Yeah.
Booker's the
I
best.
was going to ask y'all that.
We gotta stop.
Yeah, Devin Booker's the
Right.
Devin Booker's the numbers man. Chris Paul is the off the court, the practice.
Ambassador.
Booker
Yeah,
is
ambassador.
the best player. Chris Paul is the leader of the team.
Yeah.
Chris Paul doesn't have a ring, correct?
No.
I feel like that Chris Paul is an underdog. I feel like that he has people. He believes in himself, and everybody believes in him. It just ain't his time yet. Like when he gets it, like everybody, even if you don't like him, you're gonna be happy for him. Like that's.
not gonna
I mean,
get
it's
one.
time wise.
You don't think he'll get one?
I mean, he's 37, man.
God damn!
It
It
all depends though,
Yeah.
because as good as he is for Phoenix this year, if he can possibly maybe get somewhere like the Clippers or maybe even the
You think he'll
Lakers.
go back to the clip, Joe?
Why wouldn't it? What?
No, I'm just asking. You think he'll go back to the clip, Joe?
I don't think he would.
I mean, they on the new management.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they on the new. I said management ownership.
Yeah.
They on the new ownership.
And you got Mr. West, Jerry West in there now.
I don't know, man. Maybe sometime when you get burnt from a team, like if you get turned off from a team, you turned off from like fuck that. I'm just gonna create new ventures here, and that's what it is. Like he might not go.
But I could see if you actually got a chance. But
Yeah.
if you are the missing piece to a team, I don't see how he could turn them going to any team that's like that to get that ring though. Like,
What about Philadelphia?
That's what I was gonna say right there.
Damn,
Exactly what I was
that
gonna-
would be
That would take Ben Simmons where he could do more.
I mean, he's a power forward.
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
now,
saying?
that would be a great fit
Cause
actually.
he could run that team and Ben Simmons come off the ball where he could do some other things.
Who is the point guard for them?
Ben Simmons, but he can't shoot.
Right.
So
Yeah.
as the point guard, if you gotta hold the ball, they can foul him at the end of the game.
Yeah, he like the point forward.
Yeah,
Right.
You put Chris
Yeah.
Paul, you can't foul him, and that
Yeah.
would open up him. And you can put Embiid on one block and Ben Simmons on the other.
And with Chris Paul and Ben Simmons both being able to pass and being smart, you see what I'm
You
saying?
can put that high low, put Ben Simmons at the high post where he can get the ball, turn around, and he can see things. That would be a good fit for him. I was about to say that.
Hey man, before we change over, shift gears. Is there anything else y'all want to add in the sports? We're gonna shift to music.
some shit that y'all been thinking all week, like.
No.
Ain't nothing.
Without football, it ain't the same.
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna end this like this, you know what I'm saying? But y'all can add something to it if y'all know about it. Okay, I'm gonna say R.I.P. to Prince Market D from the Fat Boys. You know what I'm saying? You know that Prince Market D was an MC, songwriter, producer, actor, radio personality. He was a member of the hip hop group The Fat Boys. This was the first album I ever got. It was called The Fat Boy.
The Fat Boy.
And he kind of made me feel pretty good because I was always been a fat boy. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, the Fat Boy, shoot, had a pizza box on their album. It was a pizza box. You know what I'm saying? Had a big pizza on the front of their album. That was their album. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta see this.
Big fat ass.
You know what I'm saying? The singers was Jailhouse Rap. In jail, without the bill. In jail. That's one of that joke. Can you feel it? Boop, 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 boop. You know, that's my joke. You know what I'm saying? Can you feel it? And then they had Don't You Dog Me. You know what I'm saying? But
You gonna forget the movie.
oh yeah, wait a minute. He also had the movie Crush Groove. He was in Disorderlies.
Oh, I remember that shit.
And Night of the City. And then, you know, and for y'all that don't know, he produced on Mary J. Blige's first album. He produced Real Love.
Oh, damn.
But for Mary J. Blige.
Real
you know what I'm
Love.
saying? He also produced for Mariah Carey, J-Lo,
What?
Craig Mack. You know what I'm saying? So,
That shit.
you know what I'm saying? And then he also was on Rock the Bells. He had he was hosting his own show, the Prince Mark D Show. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He also had a #1 hit single when he went solo called "Baby Won't You Swing My Way." You know,
Some hoes from Atlanta made out. Charlie swing my way.
nah, that wasn't it. That wasn't it.
Oh,
But,
that ain't the same shit.
No, that ain't the same
My
joint.
bad.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? The dude was young, man. He was like 52 years old, passed away.
That's young.
You know what I'm saying? Unexpectedly, I heard him on the radio last week, Tuesday or something. He passed away. They say he passed away like the next day. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to Prince Mark
He's
D.
the last one living of the 3-2 on it.
No, it's one more living.
One
That's
more.
y'all Cool Rock Ski. You know what I'm saying? I know that's a little bit before a whole lot of y'all's time. But like I said though, you know what I'm saying?
Pioneer in the game.
The pioneer in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace, man. Anything else y'all want to catch the people up on as far as music? Y'all got any music y'all want to shout out? Tell anybody about? What about you, Sharif? All right, Frino, what you got?
Anybody in music I want to talk about? We having our Smoke County reunion next week, man.
All right.
Y'all make sure y'all tap in, tune in, and that's the move, man. This is sports with Mike and Quan.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let them say it. This is sports with
Mike.
And Quan.
Let's get it. And this is Everyday Life with Rook and
Frino.
And we out, man. This is episode 4. Y'all make sure y'all tap into teespring.com, buy some merch if you want to.
Show them a little bit of the merch we got right there.
Hey, look, man. This is made by Bold Black and Beautiful. This is official joints. Got like our face on it and shit like that. You can't really see. I ain't taking it out the pack. And when you take it out the pack, you mess it up. So we got masks. We got shirts, ELWRP shirts. And we also got something super special. You got to buy this to check this out. I want to show this to you. Yeah, scan me. So you can tap in with our podcast and everything we got going on from the shirt, man.
Y'all go get that stuff.
That's how innovative we are, man. So salute. That's what we got going on. This is the merch. You can head on over to teespring.com, Bold Black and Beautiful, or Sam Vance Apparel.
Or FBBM clothing.
FBBM clothing, and you can get whatever you need to get, man. We rolling, we moving. Believe that. So this is Everyday Life with Rook and Fino, and we out.